Hi guys, and hello from the hilltop. I'm the Plateau Perfectionist and I want to welcome you to my channel. So the video for today is my September Bujo, bullet journal, whatever you want to call it. I've heard both, so your choice anyway. So a little backstory on my September spread. So I was originally going to be doing an Alice in Wonderland theme, and it turned out absolutely terrible. All the drawings and stuff, I had hand drawn everything, and I had started filming, and I had my colors picked out. Oh my god, it looked horrible, both off camera and on. I only made it through half of just setting up the calendar, and I had to stop. Have you ever experienced that, where you're working on something, and it just, suddenly you feel horribly disheartened, and anyway, so I just, yeah, I scrapped that. I scrapped that. If you watch closely, there is a moment or two where I flip through the pages and you can see what I've worked on. They were really bold colors. I was going for based on the book, not based off the Disney movie kind of style. And yeah, it just looked terrible. So I ended up flying by the seat of my pants, essentially, making up this spread. And I literally did just make this up off the top of my head. So I had no real quote in mind, so I just kind of went with the cheesy home is where the heart is kind of situation. And I decided to go ahead and film this right after I did my haul video, so I already had all of my stuff set up, so or spread out. So I decided I just pulled a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I was really jamming on these eucalyptus stickers here, and so I went with it. So some of the items that I used were the eucalyptus stickers, the gold foil washi, which I was originally going to put in my Alice Wonderland anyway, some cat stickers, some sleeping cat washi, and then these. I'm going to call them hygge stickers. They're very boho, matte finish designed stickers, and they came on a clear background. But I think there was like 5 or 6 sheets of them, and they're very, like I said, they're very boho, very Scandinavian, hence why I called them hygge stickers. The brand on them, I think, was Wizard of Oz. I got them off of AliExpress. I'll link them below so you can find them. But they worked real well with these cat stickers because I had a lot of cat stickers, so there's going to be cats in it. As well as, it was a relatively cohesive look. As for my markers, I went with a minty colored Tombow dual brush pen, one of my Kuretake Dot Markers for a little darker of the same color palette. Pardon my sniffles, I just took an allergy pill. Brown and gray Mildliners. The brown is a chisel tip, the gray is a brush tip, respectively. And I think that's about all the colors that I used. And then, of course, I totally messed up when I was trying to make my mini calendar on this page, so I had to cover it up with some dark green washi. It's the only time I use that particular washi. Like I said, I was flying by the seat of my pants, so everything that I am doing is totally off the cuff, not planned. I'm just literally slapping stuff on the page and hoping it looks cohesive. But yeah, so that's what I get for flying at the seat of my pants and totally messing up on my Alice in Wonderland. See, spread. There you go. And see, and I said I wasn't doing the Disney, so my Cheshire Cat was not pink and purple. It was more natural, like golden brown, tabby looking thing, and it just didn't look right. So speaking of these little cat stickers, I'm going to call them the hygge stickers. While the hygge stickers came on actual sheets, so they were very easy to peel off, the cat stickers came in a box, and they were a pain to peel off. They were on clear plastic backings, and they were all already cut, and so I had to cut out a lot of extra footage because of how long it took me to peel some of these cats and things off of their backs. And this is another reason why I do voiceovers for these, is so you don't hear me cussing when I can't get them off the bags. And then just a little squirrel work for detail. I liked this little picture. It was not my favorite one, but I thought it was quite fitting, and it fit quite nicely next to the calendar. So, and I didn't realize it when I took these two little peoples off that they were two separate peoples, but I made them look great. And then, of course, my laying down cats. I loved this washi. I love the sleepy cat washi, except that it peels real bad. After a while, you'll see them kind of trying to peel up, curl up, and I'm like, no, stop peeling. And, of course, I did add a drop shadow to my Home is Where the Heart Is. I'm still practicing with my brush pens, so it didn't turn out great, but I think it looked okay. Also, if you notice, I did add just a smidge of colored pencil, but it didn't show up real well on the camera, so I just kind of cut that particular bit of editing out. And I also may do something with that brown heart. I can't draw hearts. I can't draw hearts. They turn out real wonky and sideways. Oh well, live and learn. This is why I use stickers and washi tape. I can draw, I just choose not to. So, and of course my cat is running around my room and being weird. Also, I apologize ahead of time. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of apologizing here, but here's the shtick. So my siblings were in town, as I mentioned in my haul video. They were helping my dad paint the house, and I was expecting my sister to crash in my room, so I rearranged my bedroom. And I moved my desk out to the sewing room, so that way, which is part of the garage, so that way I could move the bed so it would be accessible from both sides. She turned out not to end up in my room because my niece came along with her, and they both crashed out in the sewing room, weirdly enough. So my desk is still out there, so I ended up having to change my setup again. My camera holder, my phone holder, because I record all of this with my phone because that camera I bought was terrible, and I'm waiting until Cyber Monday to get a new one. It was hooked on real weird. It was almost like overhanging on one of my lights. That's why my lighting looks a little different. I did not have the space to set up my ring light. So again, my lighting is different. And it just, because I had to change my setup again, I didn't realize that in most of the latter half of this particular setup spread, you can't see the top half of my page, and I am so sorry. I try so hard to make sure that you can see the whole picture. I try to keep it within a decent ratio, just to make sure you can see the whole page, and then apparently that didn't happen. So that's why I do the close-up shots once I'm done with the page, so you can see the whole details. And then I also do a final flip through, pardon me. And it's just, Also, speaking of flying at the seat of my pants, if you didn't notice, I messed up on my 2-page calendar. I didn't exactly count, I was flying by the seat of my pants. I did not math this out in any respect until I had already started, put pen to paper. So my last week is like squeezed at the bottom of the page. My bad. But to be honest, that's pretty much my last week, is because I don't necessarily use my last week. I rarely have anything happening in the beginning and endings of the month. Everything usually happens in the middle of the month, so all of my bills and things like that. The earliest I have a bill is on the 6th, and that is my, I automatically withdraw $30 for a charity that I pay for. I do $30 a month towards a charity. But other than that, I don't have anything that really happens at the beginning and the ending of the month. So I guess it works out. I mean, there's enough. If I have to absolutely write anything down, there's enough space there. Anyway, so more stickers. More, there's that gray brush pen. The brush pen Mildliners are very nice. They almost feel, other than, you know, the actual casing out on the outside of it, they write and brush just like a Tombow dual brush pen. Now, I will admit, I have not had as nearly as much practice or experience with either or to give a full, you know, artistic opinion, quote unquote. But whatever. To me, they flow just about similar to a Tombow. Also, my cat is running around in my room and being very weird, and I don't know why. Cat. I have a cat. I have a tabby cat. And she's weird. But yeah, see? You see my lovely close-up. See all the details on those little hygge stickers? They're so cute. I love the little cat stickers. And of course the rolling on that stupid sleepy cat washi. Oh, I'm so TD. It's frustrating. On to the next spread. So I will be done with this book, this Tekukor, by the end of the year. I've already made the decision that when the year is over, I'm going to start fresh in a new journal, because this one I started in March because I ran out of space in my very first bullet journal, which was kind of like this spiral one subject thing. You'll see it. I'll tag it in the corner. Again with the sniffles, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to go ahead and start a new one. I'm seriously considering buying one of Amanda Rachlee's dot journals. Not her already designed ones, because I want to be able to do my own thing. But just get her basic dot journal, because according to her, it's about the same consistency as the Tekukor. It's 160 GSM paper, which is what my Tekukor is. It's about the same size. Plus, I'll get better colors than this lovely olive green that I totally don't hate with an extreme passion. But that's just me, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably buy that later on in the year, so I can have it prepped. But in the meantime, what I did for the rest of my year, which I probably shouldn't have done, is I went ahead and mathed out where my pages were going to be. And so that was both a gift and a curse, because, like I said, I royally screwed up my Alice in Wonderland pages, and by then they were already drawn out. Part of them were already colored. So when I had to start over for my September pages, basically there's only 1 week actually recorded with this particular video. You know how I like to record all of my weeks ahead of time. Because they slammed into October, and I had already started drawing things for October. I won't show you. You're not allowed to see. It's a secret. But October is going to be drawn, gosh darn it. And I'm actually very highly contemplating experimenting with some watercolors. I've bought some watercolor paper to kind of test with and see if I like that style. If not, I may do something different, but some of it is already drawn. It would be a pain to have to erase it and start over, so my September is going to be split, and so is my October. You might not see it in my actual journal when I do these videos, but this is why I don't plan ahead. I'm part of some bullet journal groups where people have already started their 2021 bujos and things. I'm sitting here going, no. I cannot go that far ahead. It knowing me, something's going to happen and I'm going to royally screw up, or I'm going to want to add something. So anyway, I do have a general math out of what I'm going to do for the rest of the year. So this is September. I've already got October's theme. I finally figured out what I'm going to do for November's theme and December's theme. And then I am going to do something awesome for next year. I'm not going to give y'all too much ahead of time, but I have this grand master plan, and it will be amazing. Oh, what is it Barney says? Legend? Wait for it. Dairy. I'll tell you about it probably in either November or December. I don't want to, show my cards too soon. But it's a challenge. I have decided, I've created this challenge for myself, and I would totally love it if someone else would do the challenge with me, but I'm not going to force it, so blah. I also, so back to the September spreads. So as you can see, again, I apologize, you can't see the top of my screen. I did make sure to make space for both a habit tracker as well as a weight tracker on my weekly spread. I've already filmed, or no, I didn't film. I already worked on one other week worth of stuff, and to just kind of, because this one is the first week, so it starts on a Tuesday instead of a Monday, because like I said, I do my weekly spreads just for the month. So once I'm done with the month, I can flip over, start a new month, and I don't have to go back and forth, because then I get lost or things don't get written down. And if you hear my air conditioner whirring in the back, I apologize. I'm trying to do this in my closet where you can't hear it as bad. Yes, I am voice recording in my closet. Now you know. Anyway, so I've already done two. This one starts on Tuesday because it's the beginning of the month. If anybody actually tries this, tell me how it works. Doing this by month really works for me. Having my habit trackers and my weight trackers on my weeks really works for me. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I like those so much better. I have not done a mood tracker in a while, but I have a plan for that for November, and then I may do one for October. I don't know. It depends. When it comes to the fall seasons, I like my creative juices start flowing a little more because I love fall. I love this winter, at least inspiration-wise. Once I get into like spring and summers, I kind of meh. If you haven't noticed, I start cheating. Does that make sense? I start cheating. I use, paper and stickers and washies, which is not a bad thing. If you use paper and stickers and washies for your spreads, I, as an artiste, for I do like to draw and I do like to doodle, sometimes I consider it cheating. Like September, for example, I had everything drawn out. It looked really cool. I had a dial calendar for my Alice in Wonderland. I had it all spread out, and then it looked terrible, and I had to fly by the seat of my pants, and I created this. I didn't have time to draw anything, so I used nothing but stickers and washi tape and some mild colors that went with everything to create the spread. So in my brain, my September spread is cheating. That's just me. If you are not a particularly artsy-fartsy person and just use stickers and washies and things like that, you do you, boo-boo. It will be amazing because it is yours, and keep on keeping on. There's my spiel. I will get off the soapbox now. Oh, coincidentally, one of my favorite stickers is on this particular page. The one with the, Moroccan-style bath. I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite stickers. I would totally love a bathtub that has that kind of tile work on it. Speaking of which, I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but I like to draw when I'm bored. I like to draw tiny houses. I draft and sketch tiny houses. There you go. Now you know. Now you know my secret. Maybe one day I'll do a video of it, but whatever. Math is hard. Don't be alarmed. So is drawing, hence why I use stickers and washi. Okay, so here's my final little touch-ups of, and then of course my close-up. I love that little kitty with the leaf behind it. It looks so elegant, so pretty. And now you can actually see the top of my page because you can't see it while I'm freaking drawing it. Jeez, I got to figure out how to get these in frame all the time. Darn it. Alright, so we're going to do a general last minute flip through so you can at least see everything that I did. And so just remember, home is where the heart is, and just even if you mess up, you can still fly by the seat of your pants and turn out something that I personally think is relatively cohesive and amazing looking. There is my 2-page calendar, kept it simple, kept it elegant, and my expense tracker. The blank page is for my Excel sheet, which I have talked about in previous videos that I use for my budgeting. And then of course my very first week, complete with habit tracker and weight tracker. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pardon my editing skills and my ramblings. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Please give it a big old thumbs up as a like, as well as a like, comment, subscribe, all that good whatnots, and I hope you have a great day. Later, Bye.